zones, and you got to think this will be a little contentious. The Noles will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Clemson Tigers offense will have the first crack at it in this one. The last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for space, it's Turner. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on third down. Complete. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. The official says no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. On third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And the Seminoles are threatening on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Makes the catch. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, the attempt is no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, they'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun on third down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He'll go to the sneak. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Power football with the run. stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Unloads quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Clemson. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Baylor is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up 14 over Temple. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clemson will come to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Spins away. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to enter. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll go back to work on offense. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. To the ground. He's got it again. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Noles are flying down the field. To the air. It's Sperry. Quickly to the tight end. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. The Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Wiggles free. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The Seminoles will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got the quick completion. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And they don't want to risk a turnover here, so they'll just take the knee and head to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. A little screen to the running back. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. So now it's 2nd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Howard. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
They'll run play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Noles will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Give to the running back. Oh, sweet feet. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Lanier. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it. Gets it past the marker. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. The give to the back. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Holds and fires complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Caught behind the line. It's Turner. Really good vision using the moves to get out to the 13. And the Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There he goes. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Finds his man, it's Davis. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Got his man to the left. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To the air. It's Berry. Looking down the middle. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football. Throwing it away 3 times already. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defender some credit here. I think, Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up, he plucked it.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for room, it's Church. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. They'll line up for a second down play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. And some room to work. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Clemson will send the punt team out. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, it's a reverse. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. And the Noles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. And he'll be smacked to the ground. 3rd down coming up after the completion. Back to throw. It's Sperry. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Turning it on! Bulldozes his way through. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The Seminoles are marching down the field. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Across the 25, he's got room. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Church. Still on his feet at the 45. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Trying play action. Makes the grab over the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Going to the running game. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Gives it on the option. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.